Welcome back everyone to Elder Scrolls Online. This is Velithia in the Orsinium Challenge, where we are trying to I know, what are we doing? We are trying, there we go, solve the puzzle, trying to finish the Kingmaker Achievement for Orsinium in order to, I know, someone's already pilfered these, but that's okay, we'll just go through. In order to earn ourselves an Ebon ursauk mount. And while I don't have to do that, I figured it would be interesting to see if it was possible to do if you started the thing late. Alrighty, let's have a look at this. I don't think we change each other's settings. That was another recipe. So good. I already know that one though. That's fine. And of course, it's my dog you can hear in the background. Rightio, let's get going. Alrighty. So, solving the puzzle. I think it involves us putting all of these little light things onto the thing. And I'm not sure if we have to wait for them to finish, these guys to finish. Because I can see things changing. Okay, someone's having trouble. Reset the lever. I think that hopefully this will put me in my own instance. So I can't interact with that. I can only interact with this. Use the lever to reset the rings. Hit the kinetic resonators to rotate the rings. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to rotate a ring into there. So I'm not sure. So this one here rotates that center one. All right, let's see if there is something that will get these guys into the light. Now the next thing I suppose we've got to do is let's find this one, because we're going to try and maybe does this one rotate the inside ring? No. Okay, so it looks like we're each in our own little instance, even though we can see each other. Yeah. So the only one I want is this one on the outer ring. back it up a little. Hang on a minute. Which means... So that one shines onto that, shines onto that. Which one are we missing? The middle ring. Just jump down and see what's going on. Okay, that doesn't look like it's hitting the right one. And that's the only outer one. So what I need to do is I need to rotate one of these so it can hit. It looks like it should, but when you get it right, they glow. So if I say that the inner one is possibly correct and I need to deal with maybe the middle one. See, well, they're doing it and nothing's happening, but when I do it, something does happen. Maybe. Okay, hang on a minute. Nothing's happening for them either. What about this one? No. Okay, the middle one is this end, not the other end. Oh, I hate being dyslexic. So we want to move the middle one so that that light there . Alright, so now what are we missing? That one is wrong. So I want to move the center, the inner ring. That did, oh wait, what did that just do? It moves too. That's what the problem is, alright. Okay. I need to move the outer ring. I think I'm moving the outer ring. Yes. Okay. Which one am I missing now? That one's still wrong. So maybe I do need to move that inner. You know what, let's try again. Let's reset. Okay. So I need to move and then I need to move I don't think those are in the right spot, to be honest. I know, I was really worried that... Hang on. Okay, that one's glowing. No, that one's not glowing. Ah, that one. So which one moves both that ring and I think is it the middle one moves that ring and the outer ring? I know. Puzzle! Ah! Yeah, it's this one. Okay, which means this outer one is no longer. So that means something must be wrong with the inner ring, right? Which one moved the inner one? This one, I think. No, it wasn't this one. Oh, hang on. Alrighty. That one there. This one's dull. That one's an empty spot. We're never getting out of here, are we? Just absolutely never. So I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong. Now, which one does this turn? Okay, I can see both spots now. I'm pretty sure I'm turning the wrong... Oh no, okay, one of these is the right wheel. Now, is this the outer one? Oh no, not that one. Let me just put this one back where it needs to go, you know, 20 years later. Am I even turning the right one? Oh yeah, I am. Okay. So let's toddle this way. Because there's one on the other side I want to get. Let me just see if I can see it from somewhere that I'm standing. Oh no, this one up here. Okay, hang on. It looks like the beams don't actually move. But of course, pretty sure I'm missing one more. That one's connected. That one's not connected. Huh. Let's reset these rings. Pretty sure I've got it wrong again, so we'll reset them. I am using a reference. To help me solve it, so you guys aren't sitting here for 5 hours while I figure it out. Again, I have done this once before. You think I can actually work it out? No, not a second time. Okay, we've reset it. So the first thing I need to work out is which lever is moving what rings. I need to find the one for the inner ring. All right. Okay, those are the outer and the thing. Okay, so Okay. Let's see if we can get the outer ring in place first. I'm not sure if this worked. So you can't just sort them all out one at a time. You actually have to. So this one says you hit the right control 3 times, then the inner and outer rings are at location 4. You hit the middle control ring once, so the inner ring is still at 4 and the middle is at 2. Alright, so the inner ring doesn't... okay. I don't get this. You hit the left control 6 times so that the inner has gone all the way around and ended up back up. So I don't get this at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what it is it's a mathematical thing. 5, 6. And whoever worked it out is a genius. I'll get their name for you in a minute. And that didn't do it. So that solution didn't work. Surely Naramo is going to get impatient with me soon. Oh, and my weapon is broken. Of course it is. Charge it using a soul gem. Might as well charge this one. No, we won't. It's fine. I wonder if I have a crown repair kit. Let's just use that. Everything is fixed. Alright, so which one am I missing? The one in the middle, which I think is this one anyway. No, that was the wrong one. Well, let's just go put everything back where it needs to go. Alright, so I did look up a solution. I found one and it didn't solve it. So, but, okay. So this one turns the middle and the outer rings. Only. Okay. So what we need to do is we have to work out which one turns what. Now we know that the one that turns the inner ring, also I think it turns the outer ring as well. Alright. Okay. The inner ring I think is this one. The middle ring, sorry. Let's see which one of these turn. Okay, it turns the outer ring. Which one does it turn? Add the outer ring and the inner ring. Alright, let's oh no. So where does I gotta get this one again? And they're offset, so if you have a look, the outer ring is opposite the inner ring, which is not opposite. So we want to put this back where it was. Okay. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to turn the outer ring and the inner ring. I'm not sure we've quite got them in the right spot, but I have a vaguely better idea of the outer and the middle. Which one does this turn? That turns the inner and the middle. Ah, okay. So the outer ring is 1-2 turns. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get the middle ring. One, two. So the outer ring is 3 turns away from where the middle ring needs to be positioned, right? So what we're going to do okay, so that's only 1 turn. 2 turns. Okay, 3 turns. So what we want to do is turn the 2 outer rings, which I think is this one, isn't it? I'll cry if it's not. So we're going to turn the 2 outer rings. Yes, 1. 2. So if I've counted right, I might not have, but if I've counted right, the outer ring should set on this beam at the same time as the inner ring sets on the other beam. And I think I actually might be 1 out, so we're going to have to do the whole thing again. Ah! Oh, no, I might be in. Let me see. Okay, that's what it took. So what you've got to do is shift the rings so that the little reflectors are spaced the same distance apart from each other as the beams of light, as the points the beams of light are, and you need to take that into consideration. Ah, lovely. You pain in the neck.
Fascinating. I never imagined the control mechanism would fit inside so small a space. It will take me some time to master this device. But with it, I'm sure I can suppress the outer defenses and return the quarry to a relatively safe state.
So I can tell the orcs they can reopen the exterior quarry now?
Oh yes, it's perfectly safe to work the quarry again. And please give the orcs my deepest and most sincere apology regarding these unfortunate circumstances.
Aren't you coming with me?
I have something I want to try first. Something that will help repay the orcs for my indiscretion.
Really? What are you planning?
If I can make a few adjustments, I want to offer the constructs to the orcs. I'm sure they'll make excellent workers. I'll join you up above shortly.
All right. Okay. My goodness. Well, now I actually know how to solve that puzzle. And no, we haven't taken so long that the urns have reset. I was hopeful. All right. So basically, yeah, that's what you've got to do. So when you come in, these aren't set. So the very inner ring doesn't turn, but these ones do. So yeah, I get you. And I've lost the way out. I think this door will show me. No, it won't. Sigh. Okay, no, I just ran right past it. There it is. And there's something hitting me in the back. No, it's... Thank you, little archer. I appreciate it. Good bear. You okay? Well, sure, I'll empty the lockpicks out of here for you. It's okay. Alright. We've been in there. Hello, werewolf. I've lost my archer friend. Oh, looks like someone needs a hand over here. Let's give them a bit of a hand. Nope, they're fine. They're just blowing things up for the fun of it. You guys don't want this urn? Well, alright then. You sure you don't want the urn? Alright then. I know, I've got a nice collection of construct kits to sell to some merchant. Now, I was sure that there was some kind of relic in here. I'll probably have to look that up as well, I guess. Looks like some of the urns have reset in the time I've been away. And probably been scavenged by other adventurers, as we expected. There we go. All done. Like I said, sometimes you get good stuff out of those things. Sometimes, not always. I know. What did you do to it? We exploded it. That's what we did. Goodness me, it took me nearly half an hour to work that thing out. But at least this time I actually worked it out. I may have worked it out last time, but I'm not sure. I think I may have just got lucky last time. Excellent. Some flesh fly lava. Broke it. I am still heading toward the door. It's just taking me a little bit. Back up into the depths. Bit of ginger. Great, I'm feeling like cooking. Bit peckish after all that stuff. Up into Hrothgar. Talk to Forge Wife Kaza. I know, and this is only part 1 of a 3-part quest.
As soon as our scouts sent word that people were emerging from the quarry, I hurried down to see what was happening. So, where's that damned elf and what did he do?
Naramo found a dwarven ruin under the quarry.
Dwarves? That's the last thing I expected.
Yes.
From the stories I've heard, things involving ancient ruins and dwarves never turn out well.
Constructs went on the rampage, but Naramo was able to get them under control.
Then the elf survived? Perfect! That means I still get to wring his scrawny neck. Wait a moment. What's that sound? Troll dung, it's the constructs! The damn elf betrayed us!
Wait, he just wants to...
To arms, my clanmates! Let's show this mad elf what we think of his dwarven army.
Don't be alarmed. I bring a gift. These constructs can work your quarry and build a great city of Orsinium.
Damn you, elf. I should kill you where you stand.
What did I say? Please, my friend, make her see reason.
Ha! It's an orc! I'm sorry.
He got half my workers killed, and now he insults us as well? The elf's blood price is steep, and he's going to pay it very slowly.
Hasn't there been enough blood spilled? Naramo is just trying to help.
Greystone Quarry belongs to Clan Tumnosh. It should be worked by Clan Tumnosh, not those metal monsters. As long as one Tumnosh lives, we'll extract stone from this quarry just the way Malakath intended.
And what way is that?
With orc sweat and orc muscle. We dishonor ourselves and our ancestors if we sat back and let machines do all the work for us. It figures that an elf would come up with such a disgraceful and dastardly plan.
I'm going to use my Mage Guild skill, Persuade. Take the constructs as your blood price and use them until you regain your strength.
Their worth is considerable, and we'd be able to keep our quotas as we build back up. You're right. Thank you for letting me see beyond my rage.
Good. We've aided the Tumnosh clan. Thank goodness. Now I think what we need to do next is head off. Completed. Greystone Quarry. You neutralize the Dwemer threat to the quarry. Lovely. What we need to do next is find our way to Clan Morkul. And you may have seen this next adventure with our kitty cat friend, Rashimi. She, I believe, had a lot to do with that. So, let us head on down. To Clan Morkul. It's not that much of a run. I think even if we took the shrine, we're gonna have. I saw a flower over here that I want. No, I saw reflections off the back of two ursauk. Lovely. Clan Chateau. Oops, I'm heading in the wrong direction. Morkul first, then Chateau. That's what I was worried about. Alright, there's a bridge over here. Let's go. Or I could run down the waterfall again. But it is a clan holding, so maybe, just maybe, there's a path down to it. I suspect under Kurog's arch. We just have to go round. See, not everything wants to eat you. That looks like some jute. We'll get to Bone Rock Cavern. Pretty sure. Grushthuk.
The soldiers will send me back to the wild if they spot me. Do me a favor and keep your mouth shut.
Alright, I can do that. No begging for mercy, just orders. Is that not the way of the orc? Saw some nern growing over here. There it is. Nern root. Iron ore. Oh, I missed that one. Flax. That's a cloth. Pewter seam. For that jewelry making that we need to get this character up to. Actually, I'm rather enjoying having two characters to do events with. Now, as much... Oh, actually, I know we can do this one parallel. I was going to say, as much as I like the idea of doing every quest in sight, let's not.
Nobody understand true art?
I'm going to... Dorina!
You would think the great artisans of Morkul might appreciate a fellow artist.
Yeah?
I'm studying an eminently misunderstood collection of artists native...
The Morkul Clan?
No. The ogres.
Oh.
Their visual arrangement, indiscernible textures, the smells. Oh, the smells. Ogres have long realized art should stimulate every sense. I don't suppose you'd care to help me acquire the necessarily redolent materials?
Tell me what you need.
There's an ogre den in a nearby cave called Morkul Descent. Grab anything ogre created which has a natural look, feel, or smell. Bring it all to the House of Awesome Glories, and I'll assemble my artwork.
What type of art do ogres make?
I'm not clear, to be honest. It can't be that hard. Sticks and twine, maybe a few bones or horns here and there, smashed together with a particularly odoriferous glop. Nothing I can't manage.
Oh, why specifically are you interested in ogre artwork?
Have you met Preparator Nagaza at the House of Awesome Glories? I overheard her mention ogre artwork was something they consider displaying. And if I make the artwork with genuine ogre materials, we both win.
Ah, yeah, you lunatic. Duragma?
These no...
A little bit more carry capacity would be great. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so I now have an extra space in my backpack. We can pick up a daily. It may or may not help us. We might as well just quickly zippity-doo-dah into here. Ooh, and we'll go get that that gem as well, the Skyshard. Let's talk to Gurazug.
You're looking for work, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. We can use you. Folks around here have all kinds of problems that a good sellsword can solve.
So you've got something for me?
I do, in fact. This wood elf merchant Nednor wants us to collect some eggs from Cold Perch Cavern. Says they're special or something. I told him the less I know, the better. That place gives me the creeps.
Do you need anything else?
Yeah. He wants to make sure the hag raven lurking there, Crawl Our Birds song, doesn't try to steal the eggs back. Cut that beast down before you leave the cavern. If you have more questions, he's just there in the next room. Good luck.
All right, I'll gather these eggs and take care of Krala.
Be careful around that hag raven, pal. They're slipperier than greased eels.
What are you doing here?
Sometimes I ask myself the same question. I'm a contract broker for the Dragonstar Caravan Company.
The Dragonstar Caravan Company?
We're a property protection consortium.
Oh, so you're hiring?
No.
All right, then. I know, we went through that entire dialogue with Rishima, so I'm going to leave it. Nednor.
So you're the one seeking out my eggs. Excellent.
You're the egg merchant from
As you
Orsinium.
may recall, I specialise in the sale of all things ovoid.
So what's unusual about
Do you
these
really wanna
eggs?
know? Oh, fair enough. I have it on very good authority that some of the people Kryla transformed into birds, produced.
Produced?
Yes, eggs, I mean.
You're comfortable selling eggs from hex bird
It's an
people?
abomination. But it's not for me to judge. Somewhere out there's a customer who's desperate to consume a magical person egg.
What about what's
Oh, no,
inside?
never mind that. Our mutual friend Dishi told me that none of the eggs were ever viable. Thank goodness, eh?
And what are you doing
The
here?
work of an egg merchant is never done. The taste
So you
of-
travel to find
Indeed
them?
I do. I make the best of it, though.
Good.
Where there-
All right. Again, we did go through that entire thing with him, so I'm not going to take you through it again. I might take you through it with the full playthrough when she finally gets here, and maybe there'll be some different stuff that they can look at, that she can look at when she gets here as well. What I'm doing now is just having a quick look for any books that might be lurking in this orc thing. I know, some upstanding adventurer I am, but everything was pretty well nailed down. We're good. Alrighty. So, off to here. To speak to Chief Abzug, see what mission he has for us. Oh, right after we read the book. Book 6, Chronicles of King Kurog. Again, we're just looking for more books. That's an advanced lock. I could probably get into it, but I don't know if I get into it before she comes back. And this isn't a thief character. Well, not that you'd know it.
I could use a break.
What would you like broken?
I know you. You're one of those outsiders that Kurog brought to our land. I heard you've done some amazing feats, but I'd rather you didn't linger in my stronghold.
King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moot.
Sorry, but I have problems of my own right now. As long as my forge wife is miserable,
Oh no.
I can't deal with anything else. I wonder, does King Kurog have a solution for volatile family disputes? I'd definitely listen to him speak on that topic.
If I assist your forge wife with her problem, will you agree to attend the moot?
If you're brave enough, talk to Lasgal and do whatever she asks. If you can finally get her to stop yelling at me, I'll go and listen to whatever Kurog wants to say.
Very well. Let's see if we can stop your forge wife from yelling at you. What is it about these orcs? I mean, the male orcs are all pretty whiny. I mean, they're brave and all of that, but they're definitely whiny as well. Huge sooks. And they don't seem to run their own stronghold, but their wives do it for them. Which either makes them, you know, disinterested in that kind of work, or, ooh, well, let's have that. This is one I'm allowed to unlock. Maybe that's why you see so many orc adventurers. Oh, look at that. Yes, we leveled. F to level up while we're in a safe point. 3 skill points. Alrighty, well, let's distribute those equally. I know someone's screaming at me not to, but I'm soloing. Not soloing, I'm doing PvP. So I'm not min-maxing today. Ooh, alright. Nothing more to add there. Let's have an Aegis of the Unseen. Yep, I'll upgrade that. Okay, curative rune forms. Alright. Grab this, unlock it. Grab this, unlock it. Grab this, unlock it, and I guess we'll unlock it again. Hideous Clarity, we'll grab that and we'll unlock it. Alright, what did I just give myself? You restore 112 magic or stamina, whichever is higher. And this one, you increase your healing done for 3% for each active crux. Can't Carve the runes to call forth spinning discs. They surround you or up to 4 allies in front of you, granting a shield. Ooh. Remedy Cascade. The beam heals you and your allies in its path. Oh, I like this. And Evolving Rune Mend. Alright, and what did I do over here? Rune Spite. It's a shield. Runic Embrace. Deals damage and heals you. And this one, Protective Tentacles. I'm pretty sure I put that in my second layout. So I definitely have to use that a little bit more often than I am. Herald of the Tome. Escalating Rune Blades is maxed out. Alright, and Fated Fortune. Crit damage and crit healing. When you're restored, Magicka or Stamina increase your weapon and spell damage by 2%. Right, Soul Magic. At least I'm using my own soul and not anyone else's. Skyshard. Lovely. Oh, that gave me another skill point. Where was I? Alright, Curative Rune Forms. Erudition. Knowledge is power. Your excessive scholarship increases your... Oh, well, let's do that. That is awesome. Rightio. We've gone from level 19 to level 20. Oh, sorry, from level 19 to level 20 as a character, and yep. Alright. We are aiding the Morkul clan. To find Lasgol. Let's see what troubles Lasgol. I think she's very annoyed at someone, if I recall correctly.
Girl! She'll get herself killed!
What's wrong?
Children. Never have them!
What?
The king insisted on a Morkul daughter for his forge wife. But then he decided to pass over my eldest. Now Ashika wants to prove him a fool for marrying her little sister.
What do you mean?
Malekith alone knows why Ashika ran off. Wounded pride sent her to Morkul descent, no doubt. Idiot! The girl will end up as Ogre Dun or a spider hatchery.
I'll head to Morkul descent and find her.
Running off to Morkul descent is why Ashika's still unwed! Finding glory in old relics instead of at the king's side? He'd have chosen her if she wasn't so headstrong. Ugh.
I had some questions.
Go on, ask.
What do you know about Morkul descent?
Old clan legend says it's full of relics. Every few years, a new crop of idiots runs off there to get killed. You want to know what's in there? Ogres and spiders the size of ogres.
Tell me about the relics in Morkul descent.
I can tell you how long it takes steel to melt. You want old stories? Go ask a poet.
Why didn't the king choose a Shaka?
Ashika thinks she's steel in a world full of iron. For all the king blusters, she'd challenge him at every turn. Her little sister is content to just run a forge. Easy choice. Also, I punched his mother.
You what?
Now, it was years ago. Alga said the breastplate I made her son was adequate. Question my skill with a word from a Daggerfall parlor. Pah! Didn't help that Ashika's first dagger had Alga's tooth forged into the hilt. Worth it, though.
Fair enough. So every time she looked at your daughter, she was going to be reminded that you had punched her in the mouth and then your son had married your oldest daughter. Awesome. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that the Morkul Clan sign is going to stay there until I've actually finished the quest. So let's just make sure we're running in the right direction. Of course we're not. Let me just go J. Quests. The Hand of Morkul. That's the quest we want to do in order to aid this clan. As soon as I can find out where it is. Travel to Morkul descent. Maybe not the fast way, dear. Maybe we'll take a path off the big mountain? What do you reckon? You know, seeing as even dark elves can't fly most of the time, and when they do, it's usually because someone has thrown them in a fit of frustration. You know you shouldn't swim across rivers. You might get eaten. You did that the hard way on purpose, didn't you? I can hear Crux, sorry, not Crux, Nirnroot singing. Oh, look. There's another way shrine for us to unlock. Let's go do that. Oh, wait a minute. Orgotha. You know what? Orgotha, I think, is going to need us to go to the same spots. We might as well pick that one up as well.
Reekers aren't usually that much trouble.
We'll quickly go through it, though.
Met a Riekr.
What happened?
My hunting party got ambushed.
Do you want some help?
You do that?
Yeah, I'll find your hunters and
Moot's
get the
probably
Riekr Clan Chief.
strongest in our party.
You seem a little young.
Yeah, maybe. This was our first time out on our own, and
what were you
didn't
doing
go.
out here?
It was my idea. I wanted to show we were ready to help our clan.
You felt you needed to prove
With
it.
all the outsiders coming to Hrothgar, we wanted to prove our worth. Show we can handle ourselves. Gather meat, furs, provide for the clan. Never expected to get ambushed by Riekers, though.
Any idea why they
I know it
attacked?
sounds strange, but the Riekers behaved like a raiding party. I even saw their leader bark commands in some gibberish language.
Yeah.
If I don't salvage this, make things right, I'll bring shame to my mother. She's the hunt wife of our clan.
And if I collect the Riekr leader's totem, will that help you?
The chieftain won't give up the totem willingly. But if I can give the totem to our elders and bring most of our hunters home, it will prove we aren't totally incompetent.
I'll do that for you. Alright, but we might set out to do that in the next episode. Guys, if you've enjoyed this one, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.